Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video we are going to discuss about the preparation of alcohols, that is from the alkenes by the hydroboration oxidation. Here why it is called as hydroboration oxidation means we are preparing the alcohols from the alkenes. So we have taken alkenes. Whenever the alkenes reacted with diborane, that is B2H6, we will get an addition product. Addition product is nothing but conversion of unsaturated compounds into saturated ones. That means conversion of a double bond to single bond. It is a simple possible definition for the addition product or addition reaction. So when the addition product is formed, that means a single bond consisting molecule, when it is oxidized with hydrogen peroxide and aqueous sodium hydroxide, we will get alcohols. So it is called as hydroboration oxidation. And this reaction follows anti-Markovnikov's rule. Anti-Markovnikov's rule. Here, first of all, we have to know what is anti-Markovnikov's rule. Whenever the unsymmetrical molecules react with an adding molecule, so I will say you by a simple definition or simple way. Here, let's take a propene, that is CH3, CH double bond, CH2. Whenever it is reacted with an adding molecule, let's take it as HX. So here is a propene. It is unsaturated compound. That means it contains double bonds. Here the adding molecule is HX. It consists of two parts, that is positive part and negative part. Here the H, that is hydrogen, is positive and the rest of the thing is negative. So here this negative part attaches to the carbon having maximum number of hydrogen atoms. This negative part will attaches to the carbon having maximum number of hydrogen atoms. So here it is the unsaturated compound. That means we can also call it as unsymmetrical molecule. See here, unsymmetrical alkene. It is an unsymmetrical alkene. Why? Because groups or atoms attached to the either end of the carbon-carbon double bonds are different. So here it is a double bond. Here is a carbon beside this and here is a carbon beside this. So we have to concentrate only on this two carbons only. Here let's consider the groups attached to these carbons. So this carbon is having attachment with only H2, whereas this carbon is attached to hydrogen and also CH3. So this carbon is attached to different thing and this carbon is attached to different thing. So it is called as unsymmetrical alkene. So whenever unsymmetrical molecule is present, this adding molecule consists of two parts. We know that H is positive and the rest of the thing is negative. This positive part will come and attach to the carbon having minimum number of hydrogen atom. Here in these two carbons which is having minimum number, that is less number of hydrogen atoms, means this carbon is having less number. So this hydrogen will come and attach to this carbon which is having minimum number of hydrogen atoms, whereas this negative part, this whole thing, will attach to the carbon which is having maximum number of hydrogen atoms. And an important thing to remember here is we have to consider only these two carbons, that is unsymmetrical carbons which are present in this. So this is about the anti-Markovnikov's rule. Now let's start with the mechanism of this. First of all, we have to react alkenes with diborane. So here it is B2H6. It is a diborane. So we are taking here BH3 twice. It is borane. We can also write it as 2BH3. So we are taking BH3 only. We are not taking B2H6. It is diborane. It is borane. So we are taking borane here for this mechanism. So now whenever the alkene is reacted with borane, now let's write it. We are taking the alkene, that is propene. CH3 single bond, CH double bond, CH2. It is a propene. whenever it is reacted with the BH3. So let's write it as HBH2. As you can see, it is an unsymmetrical molecule, and this compound, this adding part, compound is consisting of positive and negative parts. So here hydrogen is a positive part and this BH2 is a negative part here. It is a positive thing and it is a negative thing. We know that negative part will come and attach to the carbon which is having maximum number of hydrogen atoms. So we are only considering these two carbon atoms. So this boron will, and this part of boron will come and attach to the carbon which is having maximum number of hydrogen atoms, whereas this positive part will come and attach to the carbon which is having minimum number of hydrogen atoms. That's it. It is very simple. So now the product is here CH3, and here is a, this hydrogen will come and attach to this carbon and hydrogen, so we will get CH2 here, and here the addition product should be formed. That means conversion of unsaturated compounds into saturated one. So let's break this pi bond and let's write the single bond, and for this CH2 we have to attach the BH2. As you can see, it is having maximum number of hydrogen atoms, so the negative part is attaching to this one. So it is BH2. It is the product formed for us. Now it is the addition product. Okay, this is the addition product. Now in the next step, let's take it once again. So here the CH3, CH2, CH2, BH2. This is a product we have obtained. Now we have to add the propene again, that is CH3, CH double bond CH2. Now as you can see, we have to follow the anti-Markovnikov's rule. For our convenience, let's write this H2 as like this. Here is one hydrogen and here is the another hydrogen, like this. Now here is a unsymmetrical molecule and we have to consider these two carbons only. And here it is the positive part and this whole thing, let's consider it as a negative part. It is a positive part. This hydrogen is a positive part and this whole thing is a negative part. We know that hydrogen will come and attach to the carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. So here it is attached to the carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. So this negative part will come and attach to the carbon which is having higher number, that is maximum number of hydrogen atoms. So it is attached like this. So the product is now, here is CH3. This hydrogen came and attached to this. So it is CH2, and here this double bond will break and it will form a single bond and it will convert to CH2, and then here is a BH and here is a CH2 and here is a CH2 and here is a CH3. Here is CH3 and this hydrogen with this CH will combine and form CH2, and here is a CH2 and here is a BH. Here is a BH and here is a CH2, CH2, CH3, and here also conversion of unsaturated compounds into saturated compounds is done now. Now I have written this product here once again. Now once again addition of this propene takes place, that is CH3 single bond CH double bond CH2. Now in this also it will follow anti-Markovnikov's rule. Now we are considering these two carbons only. This is the unsymmetrical molecule and this is the unsymmetrical carbons. Now in this BH, this hydrogen is a positive thing and this boron is a negative thing here. We know that hydrogen will come and attach to the carbon having lesser number of hydrogen atoms, so it will come and attach to this carbon, whereas boron will come and attach to the carbon having maximum number of hydrogen atoms, so this will come and attach to this carbon here. So now we will get the product. Here CH3, CH, and this bond will break, that is CH2. Here, sorry, it is CH2. Why? Because this hydrogen is added here, so it is CH2, CH2, and here this negative part will come and attach to this carbon. So here is B, and here is the CH2, CH2, and this CH3, and this one, this side chain is attached here, CH3, CH2, and here is a CH2 here. In the simple way, we can also represent this as CH3, CH2, CH2 thrice B, like this. Now next step is, we have obtained here addition product and we have to do the oxidation with H2O2 in the presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide. So let's take H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide. Now the bond will break here. Here is OH and here is OH, and another bond will break here, so it will OH and OH, and this bond will break here and it will give OH, OH. So now let's write the last product, that is CH3, CH2 and CH2OH. So this side also we are having CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So here is, I have wrongly mentioned, that is CH3, CH2, here is a CH2, like this. So how many CH3, CH2, CH2OH are present? That is 3. CH3, CH2, CH2OH is present, and we are having 3 hydrogens, that is plus H3 and how many oxygens? 3 oxygens and a boron. So we will get H3BO3 also with an alcohol. So now we have prepared alcohol from the alkenes by the hydroboration oxidation. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.